Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913 and we are Let's Playing Arc Goliath 3. In the last episode, we took care of quite a many infamous monsters. And in this episode, we will take care of a majority, well, almost all of them. So now we're in the Gizlam region, or the South Solarto region, where we'll deal with some infamous monsters. And luckily, these guys were a bit easier to take on than the other ones. That's for damn sure. I was able to find these guys much easier. So now let's go look for them. Anyways, in the last episode, I was talking about a bunch of random things, I guess. Talking about what the schedule is gonna be, what all that good stuff's gonna be. People who are interested, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, let's take on some ass bags from Hell's Plane. Or Hell Plane. We got ourselves some ogres and a ninja. And once again, this did take me like well over 2 hours to get done. And I just edited out anything that I did not, what is it? Anything I did not, you know, what the hell am I trying to say here, people? Oh, any like encounters that didn't have monsters, you know, the infamous monsters, edited out for your viewing pleasure. Because I wouldn't want it to be sitting here either while I was looking for damn things. I mean, there are videos out there. I want to say they're called like, I don't know, full playthroughs or whatever, or something like that, where they don't take a break. Or not that they don't take a break, but they don't edit anything out. I personally think, as a Let's Player, some of the skills that you should have when Let's Playing is the ability to edit out things. Especially if you're playing a role-playing game, you're definitely going to want to edit out. You're going to want to edit out footage. Battles that you might have already fought, I feel you don't really need to show them again, unless for some reason you're doing something like, I know in my Final Fantasy V LP I did keep in a majority of the battles, but the thing about that was that we were bullshitting between the battles, so it kind of added to the LP experience. Like when you're just fighting like the same group of monsters in the same area over and over and over again, it can get tedious and boring, and trying to think of either comments or material or whatever while you're doing it, you're like, oh my god. Unless, you know, you get various different types of like reactions, like when you're fighting a monster and they kill you, they get like a critical or something. I don't know. I was thinking about this a couple days ago. What's the hardest game to Let's Play? Or what's the hardest type of game to Let's Play? It might be RPG just due to the fact that all the work you have to put into it. It could be the adventure game due to the fact that you need to, I don't know, you gotta make sure that you can actually beat the game and, you know, not make a huge fool of yourself. Although sometimes that's the intent of the recorder, or the person recording the video, is to play so poorly that they can just mock themselves as they play. I've seen a few videos like that. South Wharf, take 2! But yeah, so we gotta take on more flying bugs. If only we had a giant can of Raid! At least these bugs are very similar to the bugs that we fought in the other Arc games. I kinda like that they've kept some of the monsters. There is one character we haven't seen since like the beginning of the game, and that would be Poco. I wonder where the hell he is. Like, most of the other characters are, you know, we can find them. But I don't know where Poco went. So who are we missing out of the crew? We saw Chungara. We saw, oh man, you bastard. We saw Tosh, we saw Poco, we saw Iga, we saw Gogan. That's everyone from Arc 1. With drawing Arc and Kukuru. Then we saw Elk, we saw Lisa, we saw Shantae, Shu, Gruga, Sonya, we saw her. Oh yeah, I should talk to her later. Yeah, well, we're gonna be heading back to, yeah, maybe I'll do it when we head to the Theus Guild next. Sonya, who else? Dykebeck. We haven't seen Dykebeck yet. I wonder if we will. So let's take these guys out. And Choco, we've seen Choco. So that would account for all the Arc the Lad characters. Arc the Lad 2 characters. Booyah. Now there is going to be a, let me give you a fair warning. There's going to be a chapter, a couple of cases a little later, jobs that we're going to do a little later where we're going to have to deal with something. We're going to have to fail one on purpose in order to get a secret character. Now, it's not really technically failing because you do protect this person. It's just they're not supposed to join you. I don't know how it works, I forget. But yeah, I will be failing one job. I don't know, will it be worth it to get the secret character? I've been thinking about it lately, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, she is alright. She is an alright character, but I don't know if it's worth to have her. Well, we'll see. Ooh. Yeah, Velhart is actually going to learn a new ability pretty soon, which is pretty good. It actually is an ability where any normal attacks, he'll negate any damage for 3 turns, which is pretty nice. So if any monster hits him regular, like, it'll negate that damage. I think it's called, like, Mushu 1 or something like that. Anyways, let's get the bounties. All 6 of them. Booyah. That should be all 6, yep. Now let us head off to Parut and get the 5 there. Fast forward! Hell yeah, there we go. Hovercraft action. Now we're gonna head to Parut. Now we gotta take on these 5 guys. You see the guy in the upper left corner? We're not gonna be able to take him on because he's in an area that we can't access yet. So, yeah. So now we just gotta go take on some monsters. So the ones that you have to fight in that castle ruins, man, was it a pain in the A to get. Holy moly. Took me forever to get those guys. But let me ask you, the fan, the viewer, the whatever. I don't know if you guys have been watching like all 3 of the videos, like Maniac Mansion, Arc the Lad 3, and in The Last of Us. I know that like if you do enjoy watching my videos, that you know, you only have a finite amount of time during the day, or, you know, in your own life. You know, you can't be watching all my videos. But I want to know, I've always wondered, you know, I don't get a lot of feedback from people saying, like, oh man, you are uploading way too many. Like, if people feel that way, I could always try and change my schedule. I've always been open to suggestions from the fans. At least with constructive feedback and stuff like that. You know, sometimes when people are just being negative, it's like, nah, I don't want to listen to you. Like, I hate people who are like, oh, your voice sucks, blah, blah, blah. You've got a very grating voice, yada, yada, yada. It's like, give me a break. You know what, you try and do it then. know, it's not like you can even control, like, what your voice sounds like. Unless you're a huge smoker and you got one of them smoker voices. I tried Cardish in that guy. Apparently you can't at this point. Maybe you gotta get him much more weaker. But you know, the thing is, too, it's like you hear the same music over and over. I thought that they had a, I seriously thought they had, like, a separate track. You know what I mean? Like, more than one track for these damn games. At least the battle music. Maybe they don't, I don't know. Anyways, we beat that guy. Alright, let's go try to take on these castle ruins again. Now let's go back in the... No, actually, we're going to head in here. We're going to cash in on these guys and look at this thing again. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alright, this guy we cannot get to yet, Neros. The Skull King. He's located in that section there. And now we're gonna go over here. Well, let's take on the last couple of guys. The beach and the two damn things here. Beach time! Comb the beach of monsters and such. So yeah, I'm making it look like there's hardly anyone here, or it's taking really easy to get, but it's not. For some reason, these guys did not want to show up, especially at the ruins, the castle ruins. That's where they did not want to show up. Boom, dead. And yeah, you learned a new magic right there called Muso. Alright, let's take on the next guy. Alright. I don't know where I was. But yeah, having to deal with these ruins was a real bitch. I had to go through it like a ton of times. Man, oh man. It was a real pain in the ass. Oh, look at this. Here's our buddy, the dragon, Icaruss. And yeah, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I had to... Answers. No, you know what I had to do here? My cat was chewing on the goddamn cord. That's what he was doing. He was chewing on the friggin' monitor cable. I was like, get the fuck off the damn thing, cat. This cat is trying to destroy my computer setting. And this cat here just keeps coming over here. She's a real bitch. She's the deaf one I was telling you. Probably know already. In case you don't know, her name's Miss Honey. She's deaf. Deaf. She's deaf. She smells funny. No, she doesn't smell funny, but she can't hear a goddamn thing. She's an old senile lady who loves to pee on the floor if her cat box is not clean. She's a real piece of work, is what I'm trying to say. Just kill this thing. Still not dead, huh? There we go, wonderful. Alright, let's do the last one, then we'll collect our thing. Torlarka, Castle Ruins. But yeah, it does feel pretty good to get this burden off my shoulders here, you know. No more friggin' infamous monsters. Shit, if I had to do this for real for like regular episodes, this would totally have taken at least 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes. So I'm kind of glad I did it this way. So let's just take this guy out and then we'll finish off this damn video. Too many interruptions. Who would have thought there had been so many damn interruptions? Friggin' at the dead of night when I'm trying to record. You know, I can totally understand it during the day, you know, phone calls, this, that, and the other. But come on now. Friggin' phone calls. All kinds of baby noises, screaming, crying, and all that. Anyways, we beat them. We beat all the monsters. Over 20 infamous monsters in 2 videos. I'm pretty good. Although I'd like to thank the power of editing for cutting out all the crap that you don't need to see. So let's just finish this, get our bounties. There we go. Anyways, let's look over here. As you can see, there's one left in the Digarta Wilds, which we'll have to do when we get that area access. So in the next episode, we'll start with more stuff. Bye-bye.